Hello everyone, this is Thomas with Dynamic Surveillance and Communications. Here's a quick how-to video on a simple way to save video footage directly into your phone. You can email it, you can text message it, and this has to do with a Cortex Medallion DVR or NVR, does not matter. They're both the same as far as software. It does not matter whether it's an 8 channel, 16 channel, 32, and so on. This will work the same. Again, this is the CORTEX IQ app, and the CORTEX IQ app is for the Cortex Medallion, DVR, or NVR. So, let's see. First thing we're going to do, we're going to open the app. We're going to wait for my cameras to load, and here we go. So, this is how you will save a file or video, okay? So down here in the bottom, you have a camera. That is for screenshots, all right? It'll save those screenshots directly to the Cortex IQ app in the menu of the Cortex IQ app, okay? The one next to it right here is a video. So you can screenshot or you can take a video of a live feed or something that is already recorded. You can re-record it so you don't lose it. Okay, so this is as simple as, if you want to take a screenshot of what you see here, just hit the camera, boom. So it just took a screenshot. It's going to save it again into the menu of the Cortex IQ app. So here is how you take a video. Boom. Once it turns orange, it's recording, as you can see. There is nothing going on, but this is just a tutorial, so I want to just give you the basics. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it is orange for the camcorder. It's recording. Now to stop it, simply touch your screen once, menu will pop back up, stop it. Okay, so now that recording that I just did has saved into the menu of the Cortex IQ app. Now I want to show you how to go into the playback of the app and do the same thing on the playback instead of live view. Okay, so touch the screen once. Now this icon, I call it the movie film reel. This is how you access your playback. Okay, if your phone is sideways, it will be here. If your phone is in the upright position, it will be right there. Okay, so I like to have my phone sideways, so we're going to touch the screen once. We're going to go into the playback. Okay, now once you go into the recording, it's always going to be on the current day. So this is midnight of this morning, 6/9/24 at midnight. Okay, so we're going to double tap on this image. We're going to put it in HD. And now let's say that we don't need the video from today, we need it from yesterday. We're going to tap the screen once. We're going to go right here to that orange bar. That is your calendar. Hit the calendar. Your calendar will pop up. So this is how I explain it to people. No orange dot, no recording. All right. So yeah, I have recording for the first 3 days of June. Sorry, we're in June now. So I'm going to go back to May, all right? So let's pretend that I need something from the 13th. Remember, no red dot, no recording. So as you could see, I cannot go back to the 3rd of May. I can only go back to the 4th of May. So, but we're going to choose the 13th of May. Now, once we chose our date, we're going to close the calendar by touching the X in the right-hand corner. Now we are on the 13th at midnight. So now we're going to use the same scenario as the other video at 1600 with the vehicle pulling into my driveway. So we're going to go to 1600. And there you go, 1600. Now within the app, that is very small. It is hard to see. You can stretch that play bar by taking your fingers, and it will take some time to get used to, but if you take your fingers, you can stretch that, and now you can see the time bar much better. So there goes that vehicle pulling into my driveway again. I wonder who that is. So we are going to take a video of that by touching the screen once. Click on the video button. It's orange. Now it already came through. I missed it. So we're going to start over. We're going to start over, guys. We're going to put the orange line right before that. Oh. Bear with me. Once you enlarge the time bar, it takes longer to go through it, and I touched the wrong icon, so now this is going to take a little longer than I wanted to, but bear with me. I want to get back to 1600. Okay, we're going to stretch out the time bar again. We're going to put it right before that. We're going to touch the camcorder. Now, once that vehicle starts to pull into my driveway, you can see the orange line on the time bar right here as it's getting right into there. And that orange line represents the time, and there goes the vehicle. So now that it's gone out of frame, I'm going to go ahead and stop that recording, and it will be saved into the menu. So video's done. We're going to get out of my playback by going to the upper right-hand corner. This arrow will take you back, okay? So now that we are into live view, we'll turn our phone in the upright position. This little guy in the upper left-hand corner is the menu. I call it the little man. The little man is the menu. Touch the menu. Now you're going to go to File List. All of your recording or screenshots through the camcorder will be under File List. So as you can see, these are all videos that I just took. This one here is an actual screenshot. Those there are videos. So now if you want to play this video, just to make sure you've got the right video, click on it, press play. You're going to watch it. If you need to turn the audio on also, there's audio as well on these cameras and recorder. And there we go. There is that little vehicle coming down my driveway. And so we know that we got the footage we needed. So we're going to arrow back and arrow back again. So we need to send this to the sheriffs, or if you just want to save it for yourself, just literally click on it, boom, and down here you can download it directly into your phone, so it will be there into the file of your phone, or you can click on this little guy here and it'll share it. Okay, so you can email it. Now you can email it to the sheriffs, or you can text it, whatever you'd like to do, but here is the file, boom. Or again, like I said, you can text message it if you want, boom. Type in who you want to text it to, and it's as simple as that. If you want to delete it, so I no longer need any of these because it was for a tutorial, so I am literally just going to check only those for this tutorial, and then I'm going to delete it down here. But that is it. If that helped you, that is amazing. If for any reason it did not help you, then please email me, and we'll find a way to get in touch with each other, and I will help you one-on-one. Once you do it a couple times, it's pretty simple. But I appreciate y'all watching. Any questions, please comment, please watch, and please like and subscribe. And thank you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and see you on the next one.